Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Fastball in there for a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Now a swing and a fly ball. In comes Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Machado, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Torres ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way.
Number 25.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Check the swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7. Center fielder. Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball.
Ouch, that one hit him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Popped him up. Beckham shading to his right. 2 gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hicks is off of first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
First baseman.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Outside, 3-0 now. One out and a runner on second base. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. In now for the O's, Chance Sisco. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And that misses ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Popped high in the air. Andujar in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First offering on its way. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that face knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No balls and a strike to count. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gardner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Hayes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Hit hard up the middle, and there's one away. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Mancini takes his lead at third with one away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Jonathan Stope is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Torres started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on himself.
This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
In the dirt here. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. Torres over at second. Hicks at first with no outs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ripped down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Going to start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Colby Rapp. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees. Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Two and one. You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes out of it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bird has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. And the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 and 2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Orioles digging in to try it again. Torres set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number
Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First pitch of the at-bat.
The second baseman, number 6.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Turning for second now is Scope. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Adam Jones is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Tim Beckham waits on deck. Hard hit ball to second. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. And they're runners at the corners now. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
2-1 now. Fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Too high. Ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Riding in once again, Chance Sisco. Let's see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. So 2 pitches in, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 57, Tony Hart.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Andujar stands at first with 1 out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 0-2 once more. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in now, Trey Mancini, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Hit in the air to right field. Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore. Manny Machado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that will conclude matters here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Step.
Number 56. O'Shea.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Nope. Missed with a slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's 1-2. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid.
Your attention, please.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the dive. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 5. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Here's Chris Davis now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Line toward the gap in left center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. And that's the second out. In now for the O's, Adam Jones. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. Michael Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Greg Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Last chance for the Yankees. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Gardner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. The tag, and he's safe. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. The 3-0. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win. Trey Mancini is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Austin Hayes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 12.
A ball and no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trey Mancini will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Colby Rassman is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Gary Sanchez is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Danny Valencia is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes.
Attention, please. This change for the Orioles. Now playing right field, number 47, Danny Valencia.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Ball 3. Greg Bird would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Into the box, Greg Bird. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hicks running from first. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And he'll try to get. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. David Robertson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And this one gets away. And
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only...
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Orioles held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. Denard Span nabbed 4 RBIs with 3 hits as the Rays pushed past the A's 8-7. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Halos totaled 11 hits as they took down the